So welcome to the depression session. I'm explaining what the opioid epidemic is to
Oh, are we recording?
Yeah, it's been recorded.
Oh! Hi.
So the opioid epidemic...
Yay for opium.
The opioid epidemic is basically painkillers, prescription painkillers that they give people for surgeries that they end up getting addicted to. And a lot of people are overdosing on it because they get prescriptions for it for surgeries. And they just give out pain medication, and people get addicted to it, and it ruins a lot of people's lives, if not to kill them. So, yeah, the opioid epidemic's a very, very, very touchy thing.
How recent is this?
Currently happening.
Oh.
It's been going on for like a couple years. Yeah, it's a very big pharma is a fucking shady thing. Yeah.
So welcome to the podcast, where we talk about depression on this session.
Yeah, sorry for the very abrupt beginning, but I figured, hey, if we're going to talk about the opioid crisis.
Yes, welcome to our thunderstorm special. We are currently in my RV.
Yep, while it's raining and very windy.
Yeah, so if you hear any rain in the background, who cares? Enjoy it. It's the thunder special.
We're hoping it's a very cool ambiance, but we know it's not. It's like, what if we did like a rainy cafe ASMR video? It's
Woo!
like, cafes don't shake. Well, welcome back to the Depression Session, the podcast where we talk about various different things: depression, mental illness, our emotions, and our day-to-day lives. How have you been, cool boy?
I've been good.
Okay, anything new with you since your last podcast? It's been what, like a month since you've been on?
Technically last week.
We didn't do one last week.
No, like the last episode that you released. I was here for episode 10.
No, you weren't.
Yeah, we did a one-on-one.
That wasn't... Sorry, 3 weeks then. Yeah, 3 weeks.
Ah.
Yeah, 2.5 to 3 weeks.
Oh, yeah. Okay, I get it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How have you been?
I have been good.
Nice. Anything new with you?
Nope.
Okay, so a plane just passed overhead.
I got a cool new necklace.
Nice.
And a cool new ring.
Okay.
And that's about it.
So, since we've seen you got a cool necklace, a cool ring, and lung cancer.
Truly.
Nothing new, though? Nothing you want to talk to people about?
Anything new? Not really.
Okay.
Other than just life. But
can you?
I guess I could.
You don't got to. I'm going to beat that out if you don't want me to talk about it.
Oh, so you said her name.
Yeah, I'm going to beat that.
Oh, fair enough.
Literally, I could beep fucking anything out. I told Ralph and Hallmark this when we did the podcast. It's coming out next week, Monday at 12:30. That like I've gotten to the point with editing where I can edit shit out so quickly now I don't really care anymore. Because I've done it so much, I kind of have it down to a science where it's like I listen to it, I'm like, okay, and then I get it done, and then I move on.
You know, it's always so interesting. I don't when talking in a podcast. Like I don't remember what I said.
Yeah.
So then when you bleep it out, when we're watching it, I'm like, what did I say?
Really?
Yeah.
You don't remember it at all?
No.
Huh. Kind of weird. I get that with sometimes though. Like there is some stuff even I forget.
It's like it'll be a mystery forever.
Yeah.
You cold?
No.
As you bundle up like a turtle.
Hey man, turtles are hot. What do you think of turtlenecks? You like turtlenecks?
I've grown to appreciate them.
Okay.
What about you?
I like them. I do. I don't really wear them, so I don't have one. But then I don't think I have the head shape for it.
You know, a turtleneck will change your life wearing it.
Really?
You know, I used to be a hater of turtlenecks. Then I got one.
I know. I hated them as a kid. They're too itchy.
They get a little itchy after a while.
Yeah, I imagine. You probably get used to them though. They're probably very warm.
They are very bruh. I love it just to protect my neck.
You really are cold adverse, aren't you?
I'm a very cold person. Anyways, so the reason why we were talking about the opium epidemic in the beginning was because they're canceling it on, it's a whole Twitter I'm imagining canceling free BB.
What?
No one likes them. You know what? What am I talking about?
I don't
Edit
know.
all this out.
No, I'm leaving this in.
Well, anyways, one thing led to another. Opium epidemic. But before all that, we were talking about canceling the weather on Twitter.
Oh, yeah, because this man gets so cold he wanted to cancel cold weather.
Truly. Cold weather has no use in this world.
I mean, it kind of does.
No, it doesn't.
It kind of does.
What's the use of cold weather?
It, it's stuff like the ecosystem and stuff. It keeps some stuff in check. Because if stuff gets too warm for too long, stuff doesn't go too good.
Right, never mind.
You know what I mean?
Cold weather can stay begrudgingly. I guess.
Motherfucker, we have heaters and blankets. You don't need to freeze.
But it doesn't work half the time.
You've always been really cold.
Yes, all my life.
All his life, Poolboy's has been a very cold person.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe your soul is just cold.
Truly.
So I asked this question to Fat Man a couple weeks back, right? Do you believe that humans have souls? Like, do you believe in the concept of a soul?
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I figured.
What about you?
Yeah, I do. What context do you think of it as, though? Like, why do you believe humans have souls?
So I can devour them.
Damn, that's hot. Okay, anyway. But no, like, why do you think that humans have souls? Like, what makes you believe?
It's kind of our religious belief, ain't it?
So you believe it from a religious standpoint?
Yeah.
Okay.
What do you believe it on?
Same thing. Obviously, like, the religious standpoint, I believe it.
Mm-hmm.
But it's also, like, I think that, like, there has to be something that makes people who they are. You know what I mean? 'Cause you can say, like, oh, yeah, that's your body, that's your brain, stuff like that, but there's something different because everyone's unique and everyone has their own specific thing.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, there has to be something about them innately that makes them human, and I think it's the soul.
Mm-hmm.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Because, like, no one can ever be you again and no one ever will,
Mm-hmm.
kind of thing. And it's like people have too much life in their eyes to not have souls, in my opinion. You know?
Fair enough.
So you can look at people's eyes and you see them.
Do you think dogs have souls?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, every living thing kind of does, because it kind of goes back to that thing, like, what is life? You know what I mean? Like, what makes life? What creates life? What is considered life?
I like to think that we're superior over all animals.
Well, yeah, obviously. Mentally, cognitively, yeah.
Like, I have a right.
I have a right to beat my dog whenever I want to.
I do.
No.
It's a right that the American people have.
It's illegal to beat your dog.
Well, okay, let me rephrase it. It's a right that the American people should have.
So you're lobbying against. So you're lobbying for
You know what?
animal abuse.
It's not animal abuse. It's what we earn. We reap what we sow, and we sow perfection.
What is your opinion about husband and wife? Do you think husbands have the right to beat their wives? Answer this very carefully.
Yes, but that's only because the wife gets to beat the man in the bed.
So you're saying that if a submissive marries a femdom, he can beat her outside of the bedroom, but she can beat him inside?
Yes, it's kind of like a revenge kind of thing. It's a revenge cycle.
Give
Yeah,
and take.
give and take.
I
I get to beat you publicly, but you get to beat me sexually.
I get to beat you publicly, but you get to beat me sexually.
In
That
private,
need-
of course.
That needs to be a shirt. That needs to be a goddamn shirt.
Do you want to sit down on the bed?
That's fine.
You're gonna stand for a whole hour?
I'm comfy.
Fair enough.
I'm comfy. I don't want to explain. I don't know. I'm comfy right now. You know.
You do look really comfy.
I really am. That I've gotten used to standing because of my work. Because I'm literally on my feet for the entire 4 to 6 hour shift.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
And since I got the smartwatch, it started counting my steps. I think I take like 15,000 steps per shift.
Sheesh.
Yeah, because I'm constantly walking, basically running around the fucking place.
I've always wondered how many steps I take during my job.
Probably a lot.
Oh yeah.
Maybe more than me, because you got to cover more distance.
Mm-hmm.
Because you got to go from one end to the other.
Yeah.
And it takes like, what, 10 minutes? 5-10 minutes sometimes to walk across campus?
Not really.
I guess it depends. If you have like a cart, like I'm thinking like if you have the custodian cart.
Now I don't never use it,
Oh, okay.
but because I have to mop through the entire auditorium.
Ooh. I've done that before. I've done that before. That kind of sucks. It's not that bad. I half-assed it.
When you do it every week for the past year.
Okay, that makes sense. But then you get good at it.
Yeah.
And it gets easier and quicker.
But it still gets mentally tolling after a while.
Honestly, I kind of like stuff like that because I just blank out.
Oh yeah, fair enough.
I just blank out when I think. I do that a lot of times at work. Like a lot of times when I'm at work, it looks like I'm there and it looks like I'm thinking about it, but I'm not even in the goddamn building. Like people will come up and try to talk to me. I just go, huh? Oh. Like I'll be just walking through doing everything, and I'll be thinking of podcast ideas and episodes and different things to edit and different videos I can make.
Mm-hmm.
Physically I'm there, but mentally oh.
Mm-hmm.
No, I have been trying to do good at my job though, because I do want to get promoted.
Oh, yeah.
There was something my manager wanted to talk to me about yesterday. He said, "Hey, before you leave, I want to talk to you. It's good, don't worry." And then he left before I could talk to him. I'm hoping it's a promotion to bartender.
That'd be sick.
I'm hoping because I've been working my ass off. But because I've been trying to work really hard on becoming a better server,
Mm-hmm.
and like I've been looking at the other like really really good servers and seeing what they do and what I can incorporate and trying different things with different customers and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And I've been doing a lot better as server, so I'm hoping that that's what it is. But I don't know.
Mm.
I really like to be a bartender because I make a lot more money,
Oh yeah.
and it just seems like a fun job.
Mm-hmm.
Get to make drinks, get to talk to people, get free tips because all the servers tip you out at the end of the night.
Wait, what?
Yeah, all the servers at the end of the... I don't know if this is how all restaurants work, but the restaurant I work in, this is how it works. At the end of the night, you do a checkout, which basically shows all the money stuff, like all your card transactions and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
And then you take your beer sales and your liquor sales. You add them up and then times it by a certain amount, and that's your bar tip out, and you give that portion of your tips to the bartender.
Interesting.
Yeah. And then from there, you can choose to tip out the dishwasher and expo if you want to. I always do, but some people don't.
I wouldn't.
But they help you, enable you to do your job.
It's
Not-
their job, so
not
I
as
shouldn't.
much-
They already get paid.
Go on.
Why do we have to tip people?
You're saying that to a server. Do you tip when you go out to a restaurant?
Yes.
Good. How much?
The average.
20%?
Yeah,
Okay.
I think so.
Doesn't matter. I do agree that the whole concept and system of tipping is bullshit, and the restaurants should just pay their workers more. I do agree with that
Fair
statement.
enough.
But at the same time, those systems aren't in place.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Listen, okay, yeah, you did great. You gave me the drinks, you gave me the food, you made me smile. And yeah, I'll give you a tip. Sure. You didn't drop my food. Congratulations. You didn't spit in it. Great job.
Okay.
Here's the problem when I have tipping.
Okay.
Nowadays, every single business is asking for tips.
Oh yeah, no, I'll agree with that.
Massage parlors are asking for tips. Don't ask how I know.
Okay, go on.
Who freaking coffee shops are asking for tips.
You know, I will agree with that. It's like, no, I'm not gonna fucking tip you 20% for my goddamn boba.
Yeah. What else? There was something that just happened.
See, I can understand like a tip jar. So people that like pay in cash, if they don't want to carry around the $2, they can just throw it in there.
Fair
like,
enough.
That's
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah.
But the people that like put it on the card thing, like 20% for coffee, it's like,
Mm-hmm.
no, I don't know. I think a lot of times it's just businesses trying to get more money.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Because when you tip someone, the business takes a portion of that tip, doesn't it?
The places I've worked at, no. But that doesn't mean that not everywhere's like that.
Yeah. What about like the tips that like ask from like when you pay for the card, and it asks on the machine, like a certain amount of tip?
So at my restaurant and at the coffee shop I worked at, no. It does go to the workers.
Oh, that's good.
You know what I mean?
Listen, the only tip I'm giving you is the tip of my Glock.
Damn. What about the tip of your cock?
Or ooh,
Tip of your cock?
maybe.
Tip of my cock.
But I'll still tip you. But you know, no. Let me tell you the real reason why I don't like tipping. Let me tell you the real reason.
You're cheap.
No. Tipping has changed. People no longer tip because they feel like tipping because it's just nice because you did a good job.
Yeah.
People tip because they're afraid of looking like a horrible person.
Yeah, no, I do. I will agree with that. I will agree with that.
Now I tip the driver of my Uber Eats or DoorDash solely because I don't want him to spit in my food. Solely because I don't want him to eat one of my chicken nuggets or to eat some of my fries. Here, have some bribe money so you don't mess with my stuff. That's what tipping is nowadays. Not all the time, of course. But sometimes it do be like that.
No, I do agree with that. Sometimes it feels like you feel like an asshole because you don't tip.
Yeah.
But coming from someone that lives off of tips,
yeah,
that's why. Because those workers are so underpaid and those jobs are so fucking hard. Like they're harder than you think they would be.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Coming from someone that's been a cashier at a restaurant, a dishwasher at a restaurant, an expo at a restaurant, a server at a restaurant, a DoorDash driver, a door-to-door salesman, all that sort of shit. Those jobs are harder than they think. And the base pay that you get, you can't live off of.
Yeah.
Like if I wasn't getting tips as a server, I couldn't live. Because I get 4-hour shifts. I can't live off a minimum wage 4-hour shifts. But with the tips, I can.
Yeah.
Because that's how much they make up. And it's one of those things that, I mean, this is more probably specifically for like restaurants, but it's like a lot of servers, they bend over backwards for their tables and they do everything they possibly can to make sure they have a good dining experience.
Mm-hmm.
And so when you're doing that and someone doesn't leave a tip, it's kind of like, okay, well, they weren't like thankful, kind of.
Mm-hmm.
Does that make sense?
Actually, that reminds me. So, as a server,
Yeah.
what can you do to guarantee you more tips? Like, what does it look like to have good service?
So first off, you can't guarantee getting tips,
Right.
because there's been a lot of tables that they treated me horrendously the entire goddamn night, but at the end they tipped well, and there are other people that treated me super goddamn kind, tipped me nothing. So you can't really tell you. There's no way you can guarantee tips, but generally just having better service, generally speaking, would equate to more tips.
Mm-hmm. But what is better service?
Better service is, I mean, it depends on the person. Obviously, you kind of gotta see. One of the things I kind of like about serving is it's a bunch of tiny little social interactions that are exactly the same but entirely different.
Mm-hmm.
What works for one table won't work for another. So it's all about reading, engaging the people, and seeing what works and seeing what doesn't work and basing off of them. Because there are some people that they like to be left alone when they eat.
Right.
And there are other people that they like having their drinks refilled every 5 minutes. They like being checked on. You know what I mean? So it's kind of gauging what the specific person wants and tailoring your things to them.
Mm-hmm.
But in general, it just be stuff like being very courteous, being very helpful. If they have a question about anything, answering it for them, not rushing them, getting them anything they need. Just being basically being very hospitable, like treating them like a guest essentially. Mm-hmm. Instead of a customer ordering something, they're a guest. And I've also had it described as everything is an act. When you're in a restaurant and you're serving people, everything is an act, and you got to do things good, like if you were in a play. It's like an act. I don't know if that answers the question or not.
Yes, it does.
But yeah,
very interesting. You know, with that, you can be like a good stripper.
Huh?
Yeah, because it's basically the same job. Put on an act, make them feel like a guest. You'd be a great male stripper.
Thank you, pool boy. I needed that compliment. I didn't know I needed someone to tell me I could be a good male stripper.
Mm-hmm.
You'd be a good male stripper.
I would.
Well, you're gonna be a good cross-dressing male stripper.
I would. Well, I'm kind of losing that. No, I'm not. I'm not as skinny as I was anymore.
Yeah, you've put on some muscle and some weight. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But the day you choose to be a femboy is the day I give you all of my money. You think paying $20 a month for Finster's OnlyFans is bad? Wait to see what I do for yours. I'd give you the deed to my house.
I'd make so much money if
You
I was
would.
a femboy.
You don't understand. That's part of the reason it makes me kind of frustrated. That how just like perfect of a femboy you are. Because like you can make so much fucking money.
Man, oh my
You
god.
can make so much goddamn money for no fucking effort. And I can't do that because I'm tall and muscular.
Man. Oh, like it'd be
You gotta work with what God gives you, right?
If I wasn't a Christian, if I wasn't who I was, I would totally do it. You right?
Yeah, but what does being a Christian have to do with it?
I have morals, man. I have things
So
I
you're
can...
saying it's wrong to dress like a woman? Cancelled.
Listen, nothing against them. But there's a few problems with it.
Okay.
You're basically a prostitute.
What?
You're selling your body.
I'm not talking about being an OnlyFans. I'm saying about just cross-dressing. That's what I've been talking about.
Oh.
So, but okay, so going to OnlyFans, you think it's basically prostitution?
Yeah. Not
Yeah.
not prostitution, but you're selling your body online.
Yeah.
And there's... Well, one, that's already morally... I mean, nowadays it's normal. It's
Yeah.
been normalized. Let's put it that way. It's been normalized.
But you don't think it should have been?
Mm. Not necessarily.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Say whatever the fuck you want. I want you to listen. Don't worry too much about getting canceled.
Fair enough. I mean, we kind of talked about it in the last podcast, you and I. The addictions of pornography and the problems it brings.
Yeah, fair. OnlyFans definitely just pay into that, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't think I would ever do an OnlyFans or anything like that. I mean, I know I did that porn gaming channel a while back, and I'm still contemplating doing it, but that's a little different. You know what I mean? Because I'm just playing an adult themed game. I'm not giving any of myself away.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
But what was I going to say? Okay, just cross-dressing.
Okay, yes.
I didn't even think about that. I could literally just dress up as a guy, or as a girl.
Yeah. You wouldn't have to do anything sexual. You could just dress up as a girl and go get followers.
And that's it?
Yeah. That's what I meant. I wasn't talking about you doing an OnlyFans. I meant you just basically doing what Finster does. What he was doing. Until he just announced his OnlyFans today. But, well, even then, his OnlyFans is not nude. You can have OnlyFans that are just lewd photos.
Mm-hmm.
So you wouldn't have to show anything. It would just you being like in a bikini or some shit. But yeah, no, whenever I would bring it up, I'd always meant it as you just like cross-dressing and doing like streaming or some shit.
Interesting.
Yeah. What about that? What do you feel about that?
I'll do it every now and then. I would do it every now and then.
Yes! I've waited so long to hear that!
As like a special episode.
Special podcast episode. Funnily enough, I think next week we have scheduled for a special
Oh,
episode.
you know what we should do? We should do like a special where we all dress up as girls. That'd be fun. Listen, equal fight, equal right, equal fight. Yeah, you gotta. If I'm dressing up as a girl, you gotta dress up as a girl.
I mean, I would do it because I don't give a fuck, but I don't know about Hallmark.
He could just like wear a wig.
Oh, that'd be fucking funny. But then we have to show people our identities.
Yeah, when we're famous. When we're famous.
We're famous. What do you think that'll be?
Tomorrow.
Damn, you think this podcast right here is gonna blow up?
Yes.
It doesn't come out today though.
Hmm?
It doesn't come out today, so I'm gonna blow up tomorrow.
It's okay. It'll blow up Tuesday.
It doesn't. This is 2 weeks.
Oh my gosh! It'll blow up like 2 weeks from now.
So podcast listeners, when you're listening to this, it better be blown up, okay?
True. You better send this to everyone.
Yes.
I don't. Any publicity is good publicity. So about my hot takes on tipping, send it to all the waiters you know.
Let the internet know that I am an asshole.
Yes. Pool boy.
Pool boy the asshole. Ass boy.
Ooh.
You are though. It's a very fitting name.
Truly.
Yeah.
I'm into it.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Alright, so I can cut this part out right now, so we can just. So I don't know when we started. I have no clue what time we started. Do you?
No idea.
I'm gonna check real quick.
Alright.
I can just cut this out. So.
No. ASMR special.
Oh, bro, did you ever listen to the last one we did?
I did.
Did you see my edits for the part when you were doing the ASMR one?
I think so.
I gotta show it to you.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to show it to me.
I was like, the only thing that it made hard was me. Do you remember that?
I do.
I'm not gonna lie to you. Your voice was like on point.
Let me see if I can do it again.
Well, what are you gonna talk about? Talk about cross-dressing.
No.
It's for the fans.
We're in the middle of a thunderstorm. I'm gonna roleplay my. Okay, I'll be a wife. I'll be a hot wife hugging their husband in the middle of a thunderstorm.
I'll take it.
You got it. Go over there. Hello, darling. Welcome back home. Oh, I see. You're all covered in rainwater. Here, let me take off that jacket for you. Sorry. You're very funny. Okay. And, unfortunately, due to the storm, our heater went out. So, I guess the only thing we have for warmth is our body heat. So here, come. Lay down in bed with me. Have I ever told you look so handsome? I love you, honey. Such strong, masculine.
Mommy, I pissed the bed.
You're interrupting, child.
Mother, there is urine everywhere. I am 28, mother, help me.
Man, what is it called? Cock block?
Yeah, got cock blocked by your child.
Yes. That's my nickname for my child.
Cock block, little cock block.
Little cock block. My little cock block.
Oh, that's rough.
Here, what do you call those cages you put on your penis?
Cock cage?
Is that all it is?
Yeah.
I thought it was like a chastity. Chastity?
Oh, chastity?
A chastity. I'll call my middle child chastity.
Honestly, that could be a girl's name, Chastity.
Chastity, you cock block. Stop interrupting. Which, by the way, you totally did. I was just about to start squeezing my man's arms. Have you even been hearing me?
No.
Oh, you're gonna love it.
I know. That's why I didn't listen. I did listen because I was like, I want this to be a surprise later.
Unfortunately, I couldn't stay in character the whole time. I laughed a few times.
No, I heard you laughing. But I heard, like, as soon as I heard the heater is off, I was like, woo!
Anyway, so how much time do we got left?
30 minutes.
Bruh. Alright, what's the next topic?
Oh, no.
What do you think?
I don't. What?
I'm running out of things to say. Okay.
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 What would you do if you were married
Okay.
and your child walked in on you having sex?
I'd keep going. I'd look it dead in the eye. Say, this is how you got here, motherfucker. Go back to bed. No, not really. Probably what most normal parents would do. Try to stop and say, oh, no, get out. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But I wouldn't, like, how else would I react, you know?
I would take the opportunity, if the child was old enough, to teach him about the birds and the bees on a first-hand demonstration.
Okay.
You know, it's very nice. You know, you get to see it.
You know, firsthand means you're doing it, right?
Yeah. Like, I would do it with my wife and show the kids how it's done.
No, firsthand means the kid would be doing it.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Okay, yeah. Oh, second hand.
There you go.
All right. Second hand. I would just do it in front of my kid.
That wouldn't be traumatizing at all.
It's for educational purposes. Well, realistically, anything on the internet that you watch could be traumatizing, unless it's for educational purposes. You're watching someone get beheaded, it's okay. It's only for educational purposes.
God, I must be traumatized. Because if watching porn, unless it's educational, is traumatizing, god damn.
You know, I would have never become a porn addict if it was for educational purposes.
I thought you were going to say I never would have become a porn addict if it wasn't for you. I was about to be like, what did I do? Wait.
But unfortunately, I watched pornography for the pleasure and not for the education. So
I watched it for the education, the quote unquote education in the beginning, and after a while I was like, I'm not. I was like, I'm doing this because I'm learning. And I was like, I haven't been learning in a month. What? Sorry. What were you going to say?
You go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
You go ahead.
You go.
You go ahead.
You go.
Please go.
Ladies first. You go.
You go.
Why did you? Anyway, what relaxes you the most? Like, what is
Ooh.
what are you doing when you're the most relaxed? Like, what moment? What really relaxes you?
You know what's funny? Low key, back in the day, I would have genuinely said masturbation.
Really?
Yes.
I mean, that's understandable.
It's what I do when I first wake up.
Really?
Yes.
Damn.
Let me tell you my routine.
Okay.
I wake up, I get hard.
Damn, my man was going out for that morning wood.
Genuinely, yes.
Okay.
And then I would do it. And then I would just chill in bed. Just hang out.
Okay.
After I clean myself, of course. Like
After
I would go,
what?
I would clean myself up.
Okay.
And then I would just lay in bed.
Understandable.
And then, what realistically though? Realistically, what really gets me relaxed?
No, finish the story. Finish the routine.
Well, okay, and then at the nighttime, I do it again before I go to bed. One in the morning, one in the night. Right when I wake up, right when I go to sleep.
Start the day how you end the day.
Hey!
Sometimes right in the middle of the day, depending.
True.
A little bit of a lunchtime wake.
Man, it really is funny what'll get you horny.
Yeah.
Like, literally, I'm just watching... I'm watching, like, my favorite YouTuber.
Yeah.
And
Yes.
all of a sudden, he plays Street Fighter. And I just see 1 second of Chun-Li.
Yeah.
And then it's like, huh. I forgot that that's a character that exists. Just go to Rule 34 real quick. And I'm horny.
Yep. Yep, no, I feel that.
Mm-hmm.
It's like you'll see something that reminds you of something, you're like, huh.
Minecraft. This character has a female skin of a character that I know. Let me look up that character real quick. And there you go.
Yep.
All it takes is one little thing.
All of a sudden you're
Truly.
ooga booga.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm feeling pretty relaxed now.
Good.
Well, I'm not horny. Just to clarify.
No one asked.
Well, we've been talking about what gets me relaxed.
Oh, we never finished that. What gets you
Oh
relaxed?
yeah, what I genuinely video games.
Nah, that's fair.
No, because then I get stressed out when trying to choose what game to play. And then I think just listening to music. I'm generic. I'm bored. I'm boring.
Sure.
Listening to music, then I get sad, then I get happy,
Did you get horny? No.
and then I get horny, and then I get up, and then I'm back to reality.
Same here.
What gets you relaxed? Weed?
Oh. It's not like I got my name from somewhere. Obviously. But same thing. It's like listening to music. I'll just sit there with my headphones, just listen to music for hours, and then playing games as well, editing as well. Like editing, honestly, gets me relaxed. So it's like it's just kind of nice just to sit there and do something slowly and work on it and get it right. And, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes it can be kind of frustrating because if there's something I want to do but it's not happening, I get a little frustrated sometimes. But editing really does help me get relaxed. Also YouTube, you know, just kind of chilling there, being alone, just doing my own thing.
Makes sense, yeah.
Comfy cozy.
True. Is there any kind of YouTube videos that make you relax? Do you have like any comfort movies?
Ooh, comfort? Not really with movies, because I don't really watch a lot of movies. It's more so like comfort songs. I get more comfort songs. And some comfort like YouTube stuff.
Yeah.
Stuff like that. But I don't really have any like comfort movies just because I don't really watch too many movies.
Yeah.
So if I did though, probably Great Gatsby.
Really?
That's my favorite movie, so I'd probably gravitate towards that. You know?
Have I ever watched? I have never watched that.
You've never seen it? With
No.
Tobey Maguire and Leonardo DiCaprio?
No.
Ah, such a good
In fact, I forgot that movie existed. I'm not gonna lie.
movie. Damn. So when I said we had 30 minutes left, did either of us check the time?
No. That was like maybe 10 minutes ago.
I don't know.
Do you want to go check again?
Yeah.
Ooh, another
Another ASMR moment.
Another ASMR.
God, I'm gonna be so hard when I edit this.
I can finish off the story. Take your time.
You want me to give you a minute? Want me to give you a minute?
Anyways,
I'll give
do
you
what
a
you
minute.
will.
It's been exactly 10 minutes.
Hi, baby. You were so tired from work that you fell asleep in my arms. I love you. You're so handsome when you're asleep. I know. I'm surprised you fell asleep with all the sound of thunder. And rain hitting the windows. I know it'd be funny. Or it's funny to say. I'd be cold. Usually in this kind of weather, but sitting here with you under the blankets. It's actually really warm. Alright, get in here. I'm tired.
What do you mean?
I finished the story.
How was it?
It was hot.
Really?
Yes.
Okay, what time is it?
6:15. 20 minutes?
Yes.
I am very excited to see what you will do.
Why?
I don't know.
What'd you say?
You'll see. Just letting you know it's a great love story.
It's a love story.
Yes.
Oh, is it gonna be like those girlfriend POV videos that I used to watch back in the day?
Yes.
Oh no.
Back in the day, I got into those things towards the end of my addiction.
Really?
Yeah, like this year.
Oh my god.
Or no, last year.
You missed out. They used to be so good.
No, I started watching them.
No, like back in the day, they used to be a lot better.
Really?
I remember putting a couple of those on and just fucking laying there crying.
Eh.
Really, you never watched those?
No.
Damn. Why not?
I didn't realize they were a thing
Oh.
until I discovered it. I kind of just looked up. I looked up like moaning, just moaning, and then
That's how you know shit gets bad. When you're just looking at moaning, like, fuck it, maybe this will do something.
and then I discovered like audio porn.
Okay.
Low key audio porn slaps hard, bro.
It kind of does sometimes.
It's so good.
It kind of does.
Did we ever talk about? Okay, audio porn. Well, real quick, let's go over it.
Okay.
It is great.
Really?
It just leaves you to the imagination. It's like reading a book.
Fair.
It's like reading an audiobook
Fair.
or listening to an audiobook.
You're right.
You got a story. And listen, sometimes with audio, you don't like the vision. Like it limits what
Yeah.
you can see. For example, I'm not gonna lie, there was a lot of audio food and art videos that I listened to.
Audio Futanari.
Yes, there was. Okay.
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 This is the only time I ever did it.
Okay.
But there was one video of a centaur Fudanari.
Okay.
Do you know what a centaur is?
Yes. It's the half man, half bull, right?
Or half horse.
Oh, half horse. Okay.
And I'm not gonna lie, I watched it a few times.
So you watched a Futanari centaur do what to what? What did it do what to what, pool boy?
Listen. You know what's funny?
Don't dodge the question.
Well, it's kind of answering. Ever since getting a girlfriend, I've been feeling more dominant.
I mean, that,
to all of you submissive people back in the viewers, if you're ever feeling submissive, get a girlfriend and bang.
Or boyfriend.
Or boyfriend, top dog. You will be dominant. You know what's funny? Genuinely, ever since getting a girlfriend, I've been feeling less submissive.
Yeah, I noticed. You have been. Yeah. So back to the question.
Yes. Yes, I did, in my brain, pretend to suck the horse's dick.
Not what I was expecting. Oh, that's fucking funny though.
It is. Oh, that's what the audio was. I was like, well, I guess.
Oh, it was the audio?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
It's audio
I
porn.
missed that part. Fuck. I thought it was like an animation or something.
No, it was just audio. And I was in the middle of it, and I was like, well, I guess this is my life now. I guess I got to get into it. I'm here now.
Yeah. You're like, well, I could find another video, but this one's on.
Yeah.
Something I technically haven't done. I mean, what's the worst that can happen? After we're just like, oh my god.
Genuinely, are you into animal stuff?
No.
Neither am I.
No.
It was just that one time.
Yeah.
It's just that one time, I swear.
There was one time I made the mistake of looking up Whitney, Wisconsin.
Whitney, Wisconsin. What was that?
You don't remember Whitney, Wisconsin?
I do not.
She was the girl that fucked her dog.
Oh.
I was like open about it.
Oh, that's funny. I feel like I know the name now.
Yeah. Some of her other stuff was kind of nice, I'm not gonna lie. But I saw the thumbnail for a video and I was traumatized. I was like, no, no, no. God, it's crazy what having unfiltered internet access at a young age does to someone.
Oh, yeah.
That's fucking crazy.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think was the worst thing you saw?
Worst thing I saw?
Yeah.
Just bestiality.
Yeah. Fair.
Which is, I say that, like,
You
casually.
say that very lightly, yeah.
It's I mean, technically it's illegal, right? In like half the states.
I know I think it's something like doing it's illegal, but the porn of it isn't.
That's
Or
weird.
something like that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I looked it up back in the day because when I came across that video, I was like, "Oh God, I'm going to jail!" And so I had to look up, like, is it illegal?
You know, that's what I did. That's what I did.
I was like, "No, fuck," because I came across it on accident. So I was like, I don't want to go to jail."
Bro, listen. Genuinely, when I was younger,
Yeah.
when I was like barely first starting,
Yeah.
I was like, I was 12.
Okay.
I was 12. And being 12, you wanna. When I was 12, I wanted to watch pornography of people around my age.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I tried looking up, like, kid porn. I genuinely looked it up.
Oh no.
And then I saw that it was illegal, and I was like, because all I could find were articles of it being illegal.
Yeah.
And I was like, aw, that's a shame. I remember thinking that.
You're like, damn it.
Dang it, I have to watch all these old people now. And then growing up, I realized, oh yeah, that's fair. Yeah.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah.
No, I feel that. I didn't really get into.
You want to
all
know?
that till
Oh,
I
sorry.
was,
Go
like-
ahead.
I didn't really get into all that until I was older. I was like 15, 16. So at that point, I would just do 18. And
Mhm.
Close enough.
I remember. Let me explain to you how I got into bestiality. Well, I didn't get into it, but how I discovered it.
Good choice to be wearing it.
I was a really weird kid.
I was too.
I wanted to look up what animals look like when they were having sex with each other.
Okay.
So that's what I looked up. Animal porn.
Fair enough.
And I got people doing it with animals.
Damn.
And I did watch a lot of it. I'm not going to lie. Every now and then, even recently, like, I would look up like once or twice.
Really?
Just because I was curious. I wanted to see what it looked like.
Fair
I
enough,
wanted to
yes.
see what it was all about. I never masturbated to it anyways.
Fair enough.
I just watched it. I will say, though, I did find that one video of animals doing it with each other, mating.
Yeah.
And it was pretty worth it.
What do you mean?
It was funny.
Oh.
Because then you saw baboons doing it on people's car, and people were laughing.
Yeah.
I think The one video, not dramatized me, but it was like crazy. I saw 2 elephants doing it,
Okay.
and it was like in a zoo, so there was like a whole crowd watching them. When the male elephant pulled out, it was like a whole, oh, it was like a whole waterfall coming out.
Oh yeah, because don't they come like gallons?
Yeah.
Damn.
And everyone in the crowd started screaming. It was kind of funny. Kind
God.
of gross, but kind of funny too.
It's crazy.
Mm-hmm. It's nice to know that those elephants are madly in love with each other, though.
They weren't. I don't think they were, my boy.
I don't know.
When you come buckets, are you in love?
I wish I could.
What?
But yeah, that's the weird bestiality part.
So that's Pool Boy's story about bestiality.
Yes, maybe. I mean, is it weird that I'm this open?
That you what?
That I'm this open? This is
Oh.
literally going on the
I
internet.
thought you said, "Is it?" All I heard is it bad that I miss blah blah blah?" And I was like, "You miss watching it?" I was like, "Wait." I mean, hey, you know, it's kind of cool. If anything,
Cool. What?
that you're that open, because not a lot of people are.
Fair enough.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, it's all personal. You know, if you don't want it, you don't have to be.
Mm-hmm. Nah, it is what it is.
Especially after you just explained to the internet your bestiality phase at 12 years old.
It wasn't 12. You know what's funny? I kind of got into bestiality a little late. I was like, what, 16, 17?
Oh, a little more concerning.
I mean, but like I said, every now and then I would look it up.
Fair.
Even last year.
Even last year?
Yeah, like every now and then, like every
Do you still find
6
it?
months, I would look it up. Yeah, it's still all over. It's still all over the place.
Really?
Yeah. Just look it up. Literally, bang, website.
Huh. Is like any of the major websites or?
No, no.
Okay.
It's like websites dedicated to it.
Oh, okay.
It's kind of all the same videos. Like once you've seen one website, you've seen it all.
Oh, really?
What sucks is that they're all like 2 minutes long.
Okay.
Well, maybe not what sucks. Maybe it's a good thing.
Why do you wish the videos were longer?
It's very interesting though that it's only 2 minutes long.
Why?
Because it's just funny. Like, why is it 2 minutes long?
Because that's how long it takes the dog to come.
You know what? That's true. It didn't take long for these animals. Isn't that funny that animals don't have a lot of endurance?
Well, it's because evolutionarily they gotta just kind of go and go and go.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Like, think about rabbits. They have such a short lifespan. They don't got time.
That's fair.
Like, most, like, wild rabbits live, like, what, a week?
Mm-hmm.
So
How
they-
long do you think turtles have sex for?
Have you seen those videos? The
I
turtle's
have
going,
not.
ah. There's a video of this turtle on top of the turtle on top just goes, ah.
Yes, internet classic.
Yeah.
Truly.
I mean, turtles live for thousands of years. So it could be like a month. No.
I thought it was like a few hundred, not 1,000.
Depends on the turtle. Some turtles have lived like 1,000 years.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
I'm pretty sure.
I'm pretty sure no.
Let me see.
That does not make any sense.
I'm pretty sure I would know if a turtle lived for 1,000 years.
I wonder how much they can hear the rain. The viewers. Hey viewers, is it very atmospheric with the rain and the wind? I bet it is. And to those of you who are listening in on the ASMR special, I don't know what I was going
109.
109 years. We can be in love for that long. Anyways.
God, turtles are kind of hard.
What?
like that thing's a goddamn tank.
Imagine if turtles like had like spikes. Like spikes.
That'd be terrifying. Look how giant this thing is, though.
Yeah, but
Like, I'd be terrified to come across that thing.
yeah, but they're kind of just run away and you'll be fine.
Have you seen how some turtles run, though? They're fast.
Eh,
Some turtles are fast.
not as fast as us.
Do you think you could win against a grizzly bear?
That's a grizzly bear. We're talking about turtles.
No, there are some people that think they could take on like a grizzly bear.
If I had like a pocket knife, yeah.
Really? You think only a pocket knife you'd win against a grizzly bear?
I'm just that match of a man.
God damn.
Mm-hmm. Just go for the eye.
But then you'll turn it into that one bear that's missing an eye, and it's even angrier.
That's true. You know, I've had
All you're
like
doing is-
daydreams of me being like a panther or like a leopard
Really?
and just killing everyone. Like being like a serial killer. I want to make a movie based on an animal serial killer. Wait, that's already a thing. Like lion. Recently, actually. But I want like a city animal just killing people.
Why?
Because it's fun.
You turn it into a video game. You can make a video game.
Yeah, like Maneater. The shark one that came out recently.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot about that game.
I just want to kill people.
In fictional realities.
Sure. Whatever you say, man.
Where'd you get the knife? Pool boy, put down the knife.
No. Why don't you put down your neck?
What?
Lay your head down on the floor.
Oh, okay.
Understandable. Is this good?
What?
Ah,
Weed Man is now dead.
thank God.
Finally. I've waited 22 years. Are you afraid of death?
No.
Fair.
Are you?
Not really. I mean, everyone is kind of a little bit.
Oh yeah. Well, I'm gonna be terrified when it comes.
Yeah, exactly. But it's like, not really.
Mm-hmm.
No. So I believe what I believe, and then the way I kind of live my life is like I try to do everything I can before that. So when it happens, I can still be proud of what I did. Kind of, does that make sense?
Yeah.
As long as I don't die too young. What time is it?
7:04.
24. So I got like, what, 6 minutes left?
Yeah.
Alright, well, seeing as we're reaching the end of this podcast, is there any questions, comments, concerns, anything you want to bring back up, Pool Boy? Like anything we talked about previously?
Listen, guys. I'm not a villain. I don't. Listen, you may call me a villain for not tipping people. Well, I do tip people.
You tip people over.
That was only one time. There's only one time.
I told you there was one time she was so fat I couldn't get over the aisle.
Yeah, and it was easier. If she was right next to the edge, it was a one-time opportunity.
Damn.
Anyways, listen guys. I'm not the villain. I'm just ahead of the curve. Alright? I'm just smart. And one day you'll see. One day.
You're just a Sigma male like that. Right?
No.
So what are you? What are you, Pool Boy? What are you?
I am the future.
Okay.
I am what life should be.
Really?
Yes. My morals, my ethics, my rules. The whole world would be a better place if it followed my rule.
Well, narcissistic, don't you think?
No.
Really?
No.
Damn.
How could it be narcissistic? Listen, it's not going to my head. I'm just saying that it would be better. Because it would be better. It's a fact. My code of honor.
And what code of honor is that?
I mean, we talked about it a lot. You know, you beat your woman in public, she beats you in the bed.
Okay.
The whole world would be a better place if it was like that.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
Would you not agree?
No.
Why not?
Because it's you.
Because it's me.
Yes.
What does that even mean?
I don't know. You confuse me. So that's what GTARP is like.
Low key?
That's what GTARP is all about. Would you ever want to do GTARP?
I would love to.
Really?
Oh my gosh.
Is that a form of content you would make?
Genuinely, it would be.
Okay, I'll buy GTA. And we'll do that. I don't know fuck all about GTARP, but if you really want to do that, and that's what'll get you to make content, we'll do it.
Oh, that's kind of nerve-wracking.
Why?
I don't know, it's scary, but Bro. Oh my gosh. I'd love to. Okay, you know what? Maybe. Yes. No.
Yes.
Fine.
Why not?
Scary.
Why?
I don't know. But you know what? You're right. I gotta do something. Gotta do something.
Got a month and a half.
Ooh, sheesh. Shaking real good.
Well, podcast listeners, if this is the last one you ever hear from us, just know that we died in this thunderstorm. However, I don't think that'll happen, so go ahead and tune in next Monday at 12:30 p.m. Come back 12:30 p.m. every Monday for a new episode.
Have
Listen
you ever
to it.
talked about GTA RP on this?
No.
Oh, then the viewers who don't know what that is, they're gonna be really confused.
You can figure it out when Poolboy uploads a video on his Poolboy channel.
True.
So if you are wondering about that, all your questions will be answered then.
Yes,
in that video.
whenever it comes out.
Yes, which will be next week, Tuesdays at 12 p.m. No, I'm joking. We don't know when it'll be out, but it'll probably be out eventually.
Mm-hmm.
Feel free to follow my Weed Man channel. Feel free to follow the TikTok and the Twitter of this podcast, and also Rolf's TikTok. I'll link it all down below. And remember that just like this podcast, depression is just a session, and it too soon shall pass. So thank you guys for listening, and we will see you next week, Monday at 12. You can go ahead, Pool Boy.
Goodbye, honey. I'll see you next week.
God, I'm gonna be so hard editing this.